Okay, here we are again, trying for that elusive 100 ball run. Let's try the 5 ball. Lucky ball to start. Okay. Good opener. All the balls are spread out. So, like only one little cluster there on the left, but that should be easily taken care of. So, nice little start pattern here. Let's remove that 6 ball to open that pocket up a little bit. Ran into that ball. It was a little unnecessary, but first rack I tend to get a little loose sometimes. Okay, pocket this in the side. Maybe stop it for that other stripe in the side and open that up. No, went ahead and rolled it. Didn't want to take that chance. So, 2 break ball opportunities there. Looks like the 8 ball and the other solid over there with that little group. So, looks like we're going for that. Okay. Around a little bit. I think I wanted to come down a little bit farther than that and go ahead and play that stripe, but didn't hit it too good. So, well, I'm still going to play it. Open it up. Flirting with the side. Oh, yeah, never a doubt. Okay. To make this run a little trickier than it needed to be, but okay. Go ahead and take these 2 stripes off the bottom and get back to the middle of the table. And then clean this rack up. If I can get down here and be straight in on that stripe in the side on my next shot, I think is what I wanted to do. Okay. I believe that 1 goes by the 3 in the side, so I should be good to just roll up and play that 2 ball. Nope, I'm going different. I'm going to use the 1 as the key ball, so it actually seems like a better pattern. Less movement of the cue ball. Okay. That looks good here. A little more angle here than I wanted, so I got to be a little careful not to roll too far out of line here. I think it's just a little stop cinchy shot. Try to get as straight in as I can. Alright. Worked out well. To roll up and be a little parallel, or just a little maybe past parallel. Definitely a little past parallel there, but it's a good angle. Get into the stack. So 1 rack down. Only 7 more to go to hit the 100. That's a long way to go, having a good break ball every time and not getting screwed after the break ball. I've been scratching here a lot on my break balls or not getting any shot afterwards, so it's very frustrating. So this one I should be able to hit at a nice pace. The object ball's far enough away from the stack where I don't really have to worry about a scratch too much, as long as I don't go 1,000 miles an hour at it. Again, on these diamonds, they're a little tough. You got to make sure hit that center of the pocket on this shot or it's not going in. So just got to stay down, stay focused. I tend to jump up on these a lot like an actual break shot, so I hit that pretty good. Stayed down nicely. Glad I had a lot of spin on that, or that would have been trapped behind the 7. So pretty good break there. Spread everything out. Got a problem right there in the middle of the rack, but I should be able to get to that. No worries. Might be able to get it right here. Look at that stripe. Yeah. Okay. Now everything's open. Again, just gotta try to remain focused and pick the best pattern. Right now, I'm going to have to get that 9 ball out of there sooner than later because it's blocking a couple balls. 7 balls blocking balls going the other way. So I like to try to get to those sooner than later. Create more options on the table. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing here. Looks like I'm going to hit this and either come around and break out this combo. I tried to. That's what's tough. When you turn the cue ball loose here on this game and it comes back and bites you big time. You think every ball on the table you can shoot and you get stuck behind a ball or in a impossible position. So this isn't great, but I got the 3 in the side. Should run into some of those balls there. Gotta concentrate on making that one, and I did. Again, see how it's funny? Every ball on the table and end up on this back rail and end up with a little funny shot. So I got this 6 going in. I didn't necessarily want to brush that, but looking more and more like I'm going to have to play this combo at some point. Either one. Looks like this one lines up pretty good. If I hit this well, that 2 should stay as a break ball. Okay, so I got 2 good break ball opportunities now. And hopefully that combo lines up to go down in that top right corner. If not, I still got some work to do to get on that. This is a awkward little triangle here right in the middle. Everything's blocked by everything else. So if I take the 7, I can't just stop it, I don't think, to play the stripe. That'd be nice if I can. I'm going to have to, there we go, I got to go around. See, that's a good shot. Go ahead and take all that guesswork out of play, get it out in the open. So now if I shoot this and draw it a smidge, I'll have that stripe in the side or the 8 in the other corner. Might even be able to roll it, but try not to roll these if you can. Yeah, I did roll it. Again, see how it gets funny sometimes when you roll your ball. I'm going to have to deal with this combo at some point. Now might be as good a time as ever. I'm close enough to it. I do have to back cut that 11 a little bit, looks like. So that's good. That gets the cue ball back off the rail a little bit. I can actually play it kind of hard and play back for the 11. Or I can play it soft and stay there for the 14. It's kind of hard to predict where that 13 is going to go, but still should have a shot on it coming back. Yeah, that's what you can't count on that. So I played out for the 13 as a backup. So now I should be able to get out of this pretty good. I like to go ahead and get to this ball on the rail, leave me a nice little angle. Overcut that a smidge, but that's a nice angle. I can pop out for this. I still have either break ball to choose from. So get out in the middle of the table here and see what looks better. Okay, overran that, so I'm definitely taking the 11 or the 8 if I can shoot it. But I should be able to roll this up softly, play the stripe in the other opposite corner. Well, looks like I am going for the 8 ball. A nice angle on that. Okay. A little awkward here. I'm probably going to pull straight back into the middle of the table. Having those balls on either side of the rack, it's easy to get from one side to the other for a break ball. I know Earl says this is his favorite key ball. So all you got to do is hit this nice solid, get right back to the middle of the table, 2 rails. You cannot, you very rarely can go too far and get straight in on this ball. You almost always stay underneath on that angle, so you just got to make sure you hit it and not get too far down table, just like that. So that sets up nicely for another break ball. All right, we're at 28. 2 racks down. Still playing those a little too loose. Cue ball's still getting a little too away, and I got a few lucky rolls there to stay in line. Definitely didn't have to. So watching these videos and commenting back on them later is definitely good for my game. Definitely shows my weaknesses and my bad thoughts and all that stuff. So alright, this thing's so deep in the rack. Go forward, high ball, maybe a little outside, so toward the rack. Or I could draw this depending on my line. I feel like I can draw it back to the middle of the table. Went forward and definitely didn't get too much of the rack, so didn't get much spread, didn't get much action on that cue ball. That wasn't my best stroke. I think I can still make this 6 ball and maybe get back. I'd like to shoot this and get back to the middle of the table for that 7 or that 15. I don't like going into the back of the balls here. It definitely, yeah, that was a bit risky. That's where, looking back, I definitely wish I could have got to the center of the table and played that a different way. Going into the stack from behind, you'd think would leave shots, but many times you get stuck, kind of like this. Looks like I'm gonna have to go for a weird combo or bank or something unfavorable. Looks like the combo is what I'm lining up for. If I make it, it spreads things out. But never been a great combo player. So playing straight pull has definitely helped my combo games. But again, you don't like having to shoot these to keep your runs going, especially when there's better opportunities around. All right. I definitely didn't baby it, so we're still rolling. Still have at least 2 problems. If that 7 goes in the side, I might not have to break that stack out, but that 5 leads to that pretty good. The 13 or the 3 should go. It looks like the 13 will probably go. I'm going to go ahead and shoot it here. The only danger here is pushing that 3 over into the other solid there. Yeah, I got it back out table. So, okay. If I can move that stripe, open that pocket up there, but I don't have to do that right now. Again, I'm looking at breakout shots here. Looks like I'm definitely gonna have to break that 1-9 out somehow. Alright. So I'm playing for the stripe. Either into those balls. Oh, I'm going to go in here. That leaves me those side pocket shots as a little insurance. That's why you need the insurance. If I'd have taken that away, I would have been totally screwed. I guess I've experienced that enough in my straight pull career that you got to leave. Tony Robles likes to call them Geico balls. Insurance for when you get in trouble. So I'm glad I definitely had one there. All right. Looks like I'm taking my time pretty good on this rack. Sometimes I tend to rush through those straight in shots. So my tempo's been pretty good this rack. And then there we go. Okay. What are we doing here? Looks like probably firing this in. Okay. That stripe goes. That's a breakout, but I think I underhit it just a little bit. I'd like to keep that 7 for a breakout shot if I can. But the farther and farther I get into the rack without breaking those up, it's going to be a lot harder. Unless I got up here, I can open this, I can shoot this stripe and open this up, maybe get a breakout here, but that's, again, I come up short where I need to be. Hit that a little harder. I can roll right up and break those out. Instead, I'm making this a lot harder than it needs to be. I'm trying to be too delicate, trying to get that shape. All right. I'll try to go at it one more time here. If that ball wasn't straight in, I might have gone ahead and tried to break it out with those. I got the hit, and I got lucky. That ball did not have to come back around, and that was not going to be good, but I definitely got lucky there to end up with any kind of shot. But I got to come with a good one here. If I roll down, I should have shape on the 9 in the other corner. Oh, I went in and hit the 9. Whew. Good clean living there. All right. Again, you don't want to have to shoot these all day, but middle of the table. Yep. So you guys got to get your speed right here. Can't come up short. Coming up long is your harder shot, but at least you can get in the stack. So it potentially 42 balls here. I got to at least give myself a chance to get in the stack. All right. That's a little long, but we're saying there's a chance. So 42, 3 racks down. I've hit 50 on the diamond a few times. It's definitely tough, but my high run on the diamond is 80 balls so far. Hopefully I'm going to get that 100 here on this diamond. But I've run 80 and I've run 70 on the diamond in the past. Unfortunately, I do not have those on camera. Just started taping these runs a few weeks ago. So if you get it, you always want to have proof. So, and like I said, this is good for me to go back and watch and see my flaws. It's hard to see your flaws in real time while you're over the shot and you're trying to concentrate on making the ball. So I think I might have stepped outside for a little bathroom break here. So, but yeah, it's I said it's like golf. You know, you want to work it out on the range, not while you're playing. So this is kind of my range time and pool. So I tend to practice straight pull a lot just to it helps me keep my focus a little better. I've always hated practicing, so at least this, I'm trying for that 100 ball run. So when I get to 40, 50 balls, the pressure starts to mount a little bit and get more of that game situation feel, at least. All right, gotta regroup here. Don't like taking a break in the middle of the run, but sometimes you got to do that. So, concentrate, make this ball, this diamond. And there we go. Hit it pretty good too. Would have had a shot, but c'est la vie. Bathroom break got me. So 42 and out.